right, that's enough. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to another installment of BrickWall Reviews. I'm Dave. I'm joined here by B, who
Hello.
is going to be helping me talk about the latest video game movie, the sequel to Mortal Kombat, called Mortal Kombat. Wait for it. 2. That's right, Mortal Kombat 2. We're in here to talk about that. Before we get into it, I want to remind you guys to hit that like button down below, subscribe to the channel, follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and we will be at the Capital City Anime Fest. That is going to be happening June 6th. We'll be doing a panel out there. Yes, we're going to be doing a panel out there. We're really excited about it, getting everything together for it. It's at 4 p.m. that day. So if you are in the Trenton area, Trenton, New Jersey area, or adjacent to that area, come out. Just come to the event in general, but then definitely stick around to see us do our panel. And yeah. Oh, we'll also be live streaming it online as well. So we're gonna be streaming it too. So for those of you who just can't make it, it'll be streamed online as well. So really excited about that. Good times to come. So with that out the way, let's talk about the movie. The movie that is getting a lot of acclaim, a lot of praise. People are really enjoying this movie. Mortal Kombat is based on a video game franchise. It's been around since for a long time. And I don't know, was it the 90s, 80s? 90s, since the 90s. Yeah. It's known for its bloody, gory, sometimes over-the-top kills and moves, special moves called fatalities or fatalities. Finish him,
Beautiful fatality.
Yeah, and brutalities as well. It's had many games, many different movies, animated movies, direct to DVD. Had the live action movies back in the day. We had the first live action movie, not the first, but in this continuity here, Mortal Kombat 1, which came out in I believe 2021. That movie came out.
The first live action movie?
No, not the first live action one. The first
okay.
Mortal Kombat 1 as relates to this Mortal Kombat 2. Came out back then in 2021 during COVID, so it dropped on HBO Max and in theaters at the same time, but you can only imagine people mainly watched it at home if they had HBO Max. We were still in the pandemic days. But that one, I've reviewed it. I remember I talked about it way back when. And, for the most part, I generally liked that movie. Yeah, I thought it was good. It was entertaining. It could have been a little bit more, but it was good for what we got. I enjoyed it. One of the things that people did not like a lot about the first film, which I could kind of see why, was the whole Cole Young character. He was a character that wasn't in the games, has not appeared in the game since, and he was just an unnecessary part of the story. A lot of people felt. As for me, I do feel as though that character could have been, that character pretty much filled the role that a lot of people said Johnny Cage should have filled. But people say it should have been Johnny Cage instead of this Cole Young. Why would you put a new character in there? You got plenty of characters to go and use in the games and stuff like that. So it's a controversial character. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you that Mortal Kombat 2 not only brings back the fun of the Mortal Kombat, the coolness of the Mortal Kombat, but it also does two things, and we're going to get into the review. We're going to get into talking about it, but this movie does two things. One, it introduces the long-awaited arrival, even though it's only 2 movies, but the long-awaited arrival of Johnny Cage, played by Carl Urban, who, quite honestly, could have just been Kano in the last movie and in this one, but it's still yet Carl Urban holding on to an American accent with his life depended on it. Carl Urban, oi from the boys, butcher from the boys. That Carl Urban. Johnny Cage. Not saying that it's a problem with him having the role. He does a good job in the role, I do think.
Is that who that was?
What? As Johnny Cage?
Yes.
So you just didn't catch all my oi
I
and
mean, I
butcher
did.
the boys jokes
I
that I leaned over and whispered to you during the
Jesus.
movie? Just don't just that you just laughing just to laugh. Cause you laughed pretty hard at one of them, and I was like, you get it. Didn't get it. So thank
I
you for this.
did. I did get it, but I did not put two and two together.
So then
Relax.
you didn't get
I did.
it.
I did.
You half got it. Not even half got
Okay, but
it.
at halfway it was funny. Relax.
Okay. All right. Well, regardless of who got what, I will tell you who didn't get something, and that was a lot of screen time. And that's what this movie does. Second thing that this movie does is that it drastically cuts the screen time of Cole Young. And I mean drastically to the point where you might as well just say he's dead.
Mm.
Cuts the screen time so much, might as well just say he's dead. Um, but so those are the two things that this movie does that a lot of people seem to gravitate towards. In addition, more action, so to speak, and stuff like that. But was it enough? Was it enough to make Mortal Kombat 2 the film that? And I mean, clearly, we must be, clearly it has done enough to make people happy and to provide the film that people are looking forward to, because this movie is being well received. Is a lot of people going out to see it. A lot of people are enjoying it. We saw it in IMAX. Matter of fact, we saw it in IMAX.
That poses the question of, did we see the right movie?
So that's that's what I've been leading into. So for as much praise as this movie is getting, for as much attention and excitement this movie is garnering, I know someone who's seen this movie multiple times in IMAX at that. I gotta say, I was not too impressed with this film. This movie had a few problems, or a few things that I didn't like about it. Some of which I'm sure we'll get into, but I think right now, because I know, as tends to be the case with many films, I don't think I think B disliked this one more than I did. There's a lot of movies we see that we don't like, or whatever case may be. B seems to be the one who leads the hate train, and I just I'm just a passenger. So I'm gonna let B. I'm gonna let you give your thoughts on this movie first, and then I'll interject and jump in where necessary. But I'll give mine second. Let's do that.
I just thought this movie was rather dry for what it was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the most entertaining part for me was Baraka's makeup. So
Which was practical, by the way, which I thought was really interesting. That was practical because I thought it was CGI, but they went with practical effects for that. So big shout out
yeah,
to the special effects and makeup department for that, because that was good.
but it's like I'm also comparing it to like the first Mortal Kombat movie, not Mortal Kombat one that's the sequel, the previous one before this one, but like the first one,
Mm.
and how I feel like the characters and the actors who played them, especially Johnny Cage's character, was just like over the top. I just felt like he needed to be more cocky, not just, oh, I'm so handsome. No, because that Johnny Cage from back then was like, I'm handsome, but guess what? I can knock you the fuck out too. Like,
Right, and I can agree with that, because this Johnny Cage here, we don't get the cool, overly cocky Johnny Cage like B has alluded to or mentioned. We get Johnny Cage just more like he's washed up a little bit of a washed up actor, and
yeah,
his arc is like he just got to believe in himself, which it's fine, I guess, on paper, but um
I just
I mean, I guess the movie just spends too much time with him being like, I have to believe in myself in order to utilize my power. I got
or
the groove of
I'm
this. I got to understand what's going on.
I don't really do this. I'm just a handsome actor. I'm just handsome. I'm just a handsome. That was basically like 90% of his lines. I'm just a handsome actor.
Yeah. That was a good majority of his lines. Was just like, I'm just an actor. I can't do this. I don't fight for real. Violence. Oh, that's beneath me. Like
I get stunt
dying in a
doubles for
fight.
this. Like,
Actual skills. I'm just handsome an actor. But and to your point, yeah, he and it's kind of a letdown in that regard because like the way they introduced his character, even with the trailer for that cheesy movie he was in and
oh
everything,
gosh.
that was I was expecting we was gonna get something like he was just a big, even when he first talks to Raiden and everything like that. I'm like, okay, he's probably gonna be a little arrogant, little cocky, whatnot. Like
Yeah,
you
like
it kind of set up a direction for him to go, and then kind of was like, boop, and kind of like
wow.
moved it over a little bit, and it was like it was a strange. I'm not gonna say it was a strange decision, but I mean it was a choice. It didn't derail the movie. It just didn't give me, and I guess it definitely didn't give B the type of Johnny Cage that we would have wanted.
Right.
But it gave us the Johnny Cage that was missing from the first movie. um,
They could have kept it.
yeah, well, because there was even all right. Well, you know what? All right, let's do this because there's a lot that. Let's talk about some of the things we liked about this film first. Let's talk about some of the things we liked about this film because we could be here all day trying to talk about things we didn't like about this movie. But I do want to first talk about what we liked about this movie. Um, I'll go first so that you can
Okay.
think. I'm not leading the hate train today. Um, so one of the things I did like automatically about this film, I thought that the action was pretty good. There were some good fight scenes. Seeing this in IMAX, I will say that if you do decide to see this movie and you can afford it and you're able to, see it in IMAX. When it goes for those visuals in IMAX, it goes for those visuals, and I enjoyed a lot of that. There were two fights in particular that I thought were pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I'll be forgetting people's names all the time, but it was a fight. It was the fight with Liu Kang and hold on, let me see. It was Liu Kang and Kung Lao. Yeah, Liu Kang and Kung Lao. Am I saying that right? Yeah. So that their fight was good, and then let's see, there was a fight with, was it Jade? Yeah, it was a fight with Jade that I thought was pretty good too. Um,
Which fight was that with Jade?
uh,
Who was she? I'm just mean like who was she going up against? Because I don't.
I'm trying to think. 'Cause I do remember I was impressed by the one fight that she was in. Um, what was it? I can't. I'm trying to see if
Mm.
I see it on here.
Well, while you think about that, I will say that I did enjoy one death scene in particular. I can say that.
Oh, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. um,
The probably the most graphic death scene that they had.
oh, that one.
Yeah, that was
That one.
enjoyable.
Yeah. Okay, that one. I'm lying to you. It wasn't Jade. It was I like the Sonya Blade fight. The one she fought the one girl with the scream.
Oh, oh my gosh, what is her name? Sindel.
Yeah, I like
Okay.
that fight. That was a good fight. Um I did think that fight was good. So yeah, the action was pretty good. The visuals was pretty good. Um I like that for the sequel for this one. Like they just go straight into the fact that we're in the tournament. Okay, and this is what's going on. They don't spend too much time trying to give exposition on things that happened in the first movie. They kind of just jump right into this. It's like you're literally starting off chapter 2, and it's just like it's going through the motions of what's supposed to happen. And I do like where the movie leaves off. It sets up it sets up a little bit better than the first setup. The second one sets up the third really, really good. And I do like that. It does make me excited to see the third one. I will
Oh
it
wait,
is
there's gonna
something
be
I
a
will.
third one.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there will be, but they definitely set it up at the end.
Okay, you're right. You're right. They did.
Yeah, so I do like what direction they kind of hinted at or teased. Um, I think that's interesting. I yeah, those are mostly the things I liked about it. There was some good humor too. Like I
Oh
will say
yes.
definitely Kano was really funny in there. But Kano's always kind of got a comedic tone to him, so I like that they kept that. And I guess the last thing is yeah, no,
Rating.
that's it. That's it. And Raiden. I mean, well, no, I didn't. Well, I liked Raiden better in the first film. I'll put it like that. Raiden had
No,
one good
I
moment.
mean, some of the scenes that he was in were laughable.
I mean, if we're talking about like ironically liking it, then yeah, but like unironically liking things, then all those things I said before. What about you? What are some things that you enjoyed about this film, B?
Uh, like that one death scene. um,
The suspense is killing us.
it's killing me too because I'm really trying to think.
Well, one thing I definitely think that we could agree on is the visuals, though.
Oh yeah, the visuals was nice.
Visually, yeah, visually this was really good. I can't even lie to you. What's
I think
we,
it's
we got a comment. I see you. Shout out to you, Kev. Shout out to you. Um,
yes.
you
I
know what?
agree.
We'll touch right on this. Yeah, we'll go there. So we tried. Okay, we tried.
You tried.
We tried.
I'm not even gonna hold
We
you.
tried.
The
And I
film
love
was
that
like,
you commented this because that now makes two people that I've met that I could agree with that saw the same movie I saw and made me feel a little less crazy and a little less critical about this. So before I get into this, I want to say I'm not strapping on my backpack for this one. And by that, I mean, for those of you who are new here, my backpack that has all my tools to start ripping shit apart. This is not a rip apart review, okay? I'm not about to rip this movie to shreds. I respect this movie. Because because it exists. Okay, it does a basic job of existing. It's nice that we've gotten another Mortal Kombat movie. Did they need to delay it like this? No. But I fuck with the fact that they did feel like this was strong enough to be a summer release. And I fuck with the fact that it's being seen and people are enjoying this. And this does do a lot for the video game movie community, whether we like it or not, whether we found it enjoyable or not. This does a lot for the video game movie community.
Minecraft did better.
Whoa! Whoa! Now I didn't say that. This movie wasn't that damn bad now.
Listen, I enjoyed Minecraft thoroughly more than I enjoyed this movie.
It's
And I love gore. And if I go into a Mortal Kombat movie, I'm expecting a lot more gore.
and that therein I think lies like the biggest problem is that even though there was action in this movie, I have seen more action in Fiona and Cake than I saw in this movie. And for those of you who don't know, I'm talking about the Adventure Time Fiona and Cake. I saw more action in that movie and that show than I saw in this movie. And the because the game is so hinged on violence, and to
Right.
a degree, I get that it's hard to tell a story that has nothing but straight up violence, and you have to have consequences for your characters because it's easy to bring those characters back, it's easy to kill certain characters, etc., etc. But I was just watching. It's kind of funny I said that because I was just sitting in my living room watching Ballerina from the John Wick spinoff. And then for me to sit here and say, oh, I know you can't make a movie about just straight up bloody violence. I mean, that's what John Wick movies are essentially. You have a plot and you have point A to point B to point C, and those movies do that excellently and flawlessly. Well, not flawlessly, but they do them pretty damn well. Um, but just Mortal Kombat, it just did not have. It didn't have that oomph you were looking for. That oomph that I thought I was gonna come in here and feel as an improvement over the first movie. It
Right.
just it was not capturing me as much as I wanted to be captured by this movie. And I
Um, I would say the level of gore that was in They Will Kill You is what I was expecting in Mortal Kombat.
and you know, and that's perfect because I was trying to think after I saw this movie, I genuinely sat back and thought, I was like, well, is it just that I'm not feeling action movies anymore? Is that what it is? This movie had me question whether or not it was me, whether or not I was the problem.
Nah.
But then I
This,
thought about how we saw, They Will Kill You, Ready or Not 2, and some of the other things I've seen in between that. And it's
oh,
just
what's the
like,
other
no,
one we saw with the storage locker?
oh, well, that wasn't really an action movie, but
It wasn't action, but it was
Cold
definitely
Storage,
death.
Cold
Yeah,
Storage.
cold storage. It was definitely more, on the blood and guts level than Mortal Kombat was.
Yeah, and part of the reason I wanted to see Mortal Kombat in IMAX is because I was like, well, I would love to see that type of action and gore and stuff like that
Yes.
on an IMAX screen. Like it feels right to want to watch that in IMAX. And for the most part, when they utilize the IMAX aspect ratio in the film where it fills up the entire screen, again,
Hmm.
you get some of the best visual scenes of the entire film.
Yeah,
It's a no-brainer because, of course, the best scenes are filmed in IMAX. You know, the best scenes are filmed with the IMAX cameras. But yeah, no, you like the best. Everything that was good about this movie was in IMAX format, was in the IMAX aspect ratio, and those were just the fights. And I wouldn't even say the part with freaking Bihan. That wasn't even interesting. And he had the best, like the opening of the first Mortal Kombat movie is better than this entire Mortal Kombat 2.
mm. So I also think that if the fights may have been a little more extended versus the dialogue in between, it may have been a little bit more enjoyable.
Yeah.
Because the fights were kind of quick.
Yes. And I can agree with that because there was a lot of dialogue in this movie, a lot more than I feel that it needed to be. And that kind of came at the expense of the action in
Yes.
movies. And I get it. And again, this is where I feel like, it might have been a little bit more difficult than we think because you had to do the tournament aspect of it. You had to do, you had to introduce Johnny Cage and kind of get him accustomed to this world. And you had to establish that there are indeed consequences to these things. And so it's trying to find the matchup of people you want to put in this tournament, but it's almost like they couldn't grab every character that they may have wanted to add in.
But the
I don't know.
characters that they did have who had already previously been in the tournament should have been able to have more, more buzz, more.
But this movie and this is where I am. This is where I found myself being a little lenient on the film. As I thought about it, is that the first movie they didn't do the tournament at all. They were just gathering them up, and then they just
Right.
happened to get into a fight with like Scorpion and all that stuff going on around them because those in Outer World were trying to stop them from even assembling the champions so that they could win.
But I
So
also feel like in the first film, didn't weren't there a lot more like henchmen that they had to fight?
yes, there was a lot more things they had to do in terms of the action. There was a lot more in that regard, but where that movie had more with the action, it was like it was more so at the I feel like the only reason that one had so much action is because they were learning how to use their abilities. So then, with the problem that you run into in Mortal Kombat 2, I feel like is that because everybody else except for Johnny Cage has unlocked their ability to have those supernatural powers or whatever the case may be,
Right.
because everyone else has those. Johnny Cage is the only one who doesn't have that. So it's like, do we spend the movie training him to unlock that power and have the tournament as the background, or do we just throw this motherfucker in here, do the tournament, um, and just figure out how to make him be who he needs to be by the end of the movie? And I feel
It's
like
better
it's
off just throwing them in there.
better off just throwing him in there. And so I gotta be reasonable with that, because you don't want to retread everything you just did with Cole Young, who was a waste of space in the first movie, considering he's even more of a waste of space considering the fact that it came at the expense of doing. He did what they should have been able to do with Johnny Cage in this movie, and Johnny Cage should have just been in the first movie.
Yeah, so I also think, wait, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but in the last movie, didn't they end already talking to Johnny Cage?
No, they ended when they were about to go out and find him.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, no, I thought about that too. I thought about that too, but it was they ended on that movie with going out to find him. So I mean, one of the other things about this movie as well that I was able to think about in terms of if I really liked it or not. Um, and it's something that kind of made me laugh a little bit too. It was just like Carl Urban again, phenomenal actor in his own right. But like I wonder how old Carl Urban is. Let me start there. Let me start there. Like I wonder how old Carl Urban is. Um, he was born in 72.
So that would make
53 years old.
him 40. You said what?
53 years old.
Okay.
Um, I don't know how athletic he is. I don't know how active he is. I don't know how his workout regimen is or regime is, whatever it's supposed to say. Regimen? Um,
Regime.
regime. What's regimen?
Regimen.
Regimen's a word.
Regimen. Same thing. Like
Oh,
regime,
okay.
regimen. I mean, go ahead, be fancy. Regimen.
um, I don't know. I don't know what his his daily health habits are like, but they use the hell out of that damn stunt double. I'll tell you what.
Oh yeah.
The one part he was fighting, boy, you could look and tell it was a stunt double. And at one point, it fit. The stunt double, like it went from Carl Urban to a completely physically a different person. And I was like, oh hell no, you got to be shitting me. But again, I kind of was able to forgive it because I was like, all right, well, you can't be but so serious in a movie like this. And
I
it's
mean,
just because like it's not like it was campy. It's not like it
mhm.
was serious and dark and gritty, but it was like in this weird middle ground where it's like it's not really either one, but it wants to be both. I don't know. I don't know. Give some more of your thoughts, B. Give some more of your thoughts.
um, hmm,
Hmm.
hmm.
What's in suspense? Why don't you? We got all day.
Listen, I'm trying to think. Okay, I'm like trying to think of what I can say without spoiling because the movie did just come out, and I don't care about spoilers, but you do. So,
People do. I don't shit on
or
people's dreams. And
people
you care
do.
about spoilers. You care about spoilers when it's not you. You care about spoilers when it's you. Y'all should hear her. I be talk about a movie. I'll go say something spoilers. She said, "Don't spoil it. You gotta watch it. Saying stuff about spoilers. It's just people haven't
Um,
seen it yet."
Yo, shut up.
Yeah, I cut the spoilers. If I was you, I'd have spoiled it because you saw it already. I'm just saying, you had time to watch it. It's been out for 2 minutes.
I
2 weeks.
usually
All
say
40
2 weeks. I say 2 weeks. Like,
But we won't even be at 2 weeks talk about it. We 3 days talk about it. It came out 2 days ago. What you mean? It's
it came out.
opening weekend.
It came out
Nigga, we
Thursday.
saw it
It's a
Thursday
week.
night.
It's a week. Like,
Yo, oh goodness, I can't with you. But yeah, I don't know. It was
oh, I will say that I did like the character Jade towards the end.
it was okay. I thought Jade was okay. I'm not falling
So
over.
the actress that plays Jade, they kind of like put her in the same kind of role every single time. It's like she turns out to be. She starts off as like this. Oh, is she gonna be like evil? Is she gonna be good? And then she like flips, and now she's good. So it's like I'm used to her being in that role.
Hey, if it ain't broke.
Right.
If it ain't broke.
Like, and I don't remember her name, but she was in like the
Tati Gabrielle.
yeah, well, she was in the Sabrina series, the Netflix one.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I never watched it, but I know
Okay.
what you're talking about. Yeah, Tati Gabrielle. Shout out to her. She's a very good actress.
Yeah.
She's a very good actress. This movie also has Adeline Rudolph, Jessica McNamee, Josh Lawson, Judy Lynn, Makai Brooks, Louis Tan, Damon Harriman, Chin Han. I'm about to fuck up all these names. Like 3 names in a row. I'm about to fuck up. Y'all ready? But fuck these names up bad. And I'm not even gonna try. Tadanobu Asano. Ooh, I feel like I got that right. Joe
Damn.
Kim and Hiroyuki Sanada. Ooh, I feel like I did better than I thought I was going to do. Shout out to me, right? Getting better
Look at you.
reading. Now, yeah, I mean, it was directed by Simon McCoy, who directed the first one. I don't know. Like my thing about this is I don't hate this movie. I love people that love this movie. I think that is great that they find so much enjoyment out of this movie.
Right.
For me, it was just aggressively made.
Yeah, it was just very, very dry.
It was dry. It was just there were things that were in the things that came in between the fights were the things that dragged this movie down for me because it's
Yeah.
just like okay, it kind of just got boring. And then when it was cheesy, it was like it was fake cheesy. It was like when you go to jump in the double dutch, like I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I know I'm not gonna do it. And it's like I don't know. It's I have hopes for the third one to maybe be better considering where they're going to go with that. But there were just moments that was just like, if you're not gonna do it, just don't act like you're gonna.
Yeah.
Just do it. If you're gonna do it, do it. If you're not gonna do it, don't do it. And it's one very particular moment. Like, yes, you get the finish him line. He said that in the trailer.
Oh, and you get a nice get over here.
You do. You get a nice get over here. But again, like even when they do, I don't know. I don't know. It's just, and I've been watching video game movies from Mario, Sonic. I'm excited about Street Fighter. You know what I'm saying? All these different video game properties being turned into movies and shows. I've seen them. I've seen most of them, and I can say this one is like, even though it has love for the franchise written all over it, it's just the execution just was not as strong for me as I would have wanted it to be. And that's my only issue. I would have
Right.
wanted a stronger film on the action and just on every other aspect of it. And I can appreciate it for not overstaying its welcome. It was,
Yeah.
it was just a mere hour and some change. So it didn't
And I
overstay.
do apologize because when we left, I feel like my first question to you wasn't 50 Cent supposed to be here?
Did you ask that? I must have blocked that question out. I must have blocked that question out. We did give our first impression thoughts on what was it, TikTok or something?
Uh, One of them socials.
Yeah, I think it was TikTok. We gave our first impression reviews of that, so make sure you guys go check that out there to see our fresh out of theater reaction to that. But having let it sit for a while, I don't know. I mean, well, first of all, do you have anything else to say about the film? Because I feel like we're gonna start talking in circles. Because I think guys,
You know, it's I guess different people are gonna find different aspects that they may like about it, and don't take what I said. You know, it wasn't good for me, but it may be good for you.
and I think I speak for both of us when we say, when I say that it's cool that you loved it. It's cool that
Right?
you loved it, and I would not discount the fight scenes. I love that Katana was in here. Katana is like one of my favorite characters on Mortal Kombat. I love them using them damn fans and shit.
You just sparked irritation when you said katana, because I only thought about one thing:
What?
that damn ribbon.
A ribbon? Oh no! My weakness.
What's with some ribbon dancers in the?
My one weakness is a ribbon. I did not account for this at all.
Like, use anything you have.
Oh God, no, not a ribbon, please. Anything but the ribbon. No, it's bad. No, but no, that piece is
The
ridiculous.
ribbon had a better guest appearance
Hey
in
man,
there.
that ribbon was stronger than the damn fans. Damn near shit.
Yo,
I'm like, damn, she got that in the game too. We'll fucking use the ribbon.
the ribbon. That's one of her special moves.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, go play Mortal Kombat. Figure out she got the damn ribbon. I choose ribbon. You want these fans? No. Give me the katana with the ribbon. She's
Right.
dangerous.
If I can choose any weapon.
And Shao Kahn was knocking the fuck out of people with that damn hammer.
Yeah.
Hey, Shao.
Yeah.
Hey, one
That hammer was doing
got knocked
justice.
so damn bad. I thought they was out of the tournament because they died, but they didn't. But I think they got considered. No, you know what? They consider her dead though. So she did. She was out. I think she was out.
Yeah, she got knocked out. She was out.
She was out of the tournament.
Yeah.
Because they thought she was, she got hit so bad. They thought she was dead.
The way she flung across that floor, boy.
Yo, the fact that she was able to get back up after that is just a miracle, yo.
Right. Because a regular person, like, I'm done. You can have it. You got this.
Yeah, a regular person, their jaw would have looked like one of the fatalities in the damn game. A regular person, shit.
Like, you said you want Earth? Go ahead.
Nah, but
I don't like it here anyway. Like,
nah, it was shit like that though. I mean, but that I mean, see it if you definitely are into Mortal Kombat, you should see it. Regardless of what we say, you should see it and form your own opinion. Of course, our word is not law. But I mean, what's this movie sitting at critically? 65% on Rotten Tomatoes.
it was 61 on opening.
Yeah, it was 61. I mean, so it's not being received badly. 7 out of 10 on IMDb. It's not being received poorly. But for me, it is middle. It is definitely mid. So I think I got to stick with my original rating for this. I'm gonna give this a 2.9.
I'll give it a solid 2.
You say you give it a 2?
A solid 2.
A solid 2. It's just
what saved it was that one kill for me and the visuals. But other than that,
the visuals saved it for me, and some of the fights were cool. Some of the fights were cool and were nice to watch.
They just were not long enough.
Yeah, and the action just wasn't strong enough, and the fight scenes weren't long. Like Johnny Cage's first fight scene, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was like a newborn horse trying to walk.
Yeah, and it was bad. It was bad, and it was annoying because it did the thing where most movies do, where it's like the character you really want to turn up doesn't turn up to the end of the movie, and then it
Yes.
does like the 2 seconds of turning up, and it's just like, all right, movie's over. It's like, no, and then it's like for the rest of the movie, it's just like, and you know, next time we out here, we gonna kick some ass. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, but all right, but I mean, I don't know. Do you have anything else to say about this movie that doesn't mean we're talking in circles, or have we said what we needed to say? I feel like you've
I
calmed
feel
down
like
a
we've
lot.
said what we need to say. You said what? You feel like what?
I feel like we've calmed down a lot since we first saw this movie.
Oh well, yeah. I feel like I had a lot of trash to talk when we
You
first saw the
did,
movie, but
you
I
did.
cannot talk the trash that I was talking because then it would give stuff away, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I understand. Like, yeah, we definitely talked about this on TikTok. Yeah, so see if you want to see um our more raw thoughts, then check us out on TikTok. See it there. But for right now, I'm sticking with my rating 2.9 out of 5 stars. B gives a solid 2 out of 5. So, but like I said, do not let y'all. And in fact, like I said earlier, I encourage you, if you see this movie, I do encourage you see it in IMAX or RPA.
Yes.
See it in a bigger format. Do the format viewing because when them, like I said, like we said, when they turn up on them on that aspect ratio change and really put it into that IMAX camera view or whatever, it's good. It looks great. It's phenomenal. Like I felt like I was a part of the movie at that point. You know what I'm saying? So
Like you were in the underrealm. Okay.
yeah, I felt like I was there. You know, I felt like I was sitting front row watching the fight. Ooh, move that damn sword. Girl, you gonna cut me. Oh, and we talked about Raiden real quick. One last thing. He did have one of the funniest interactions with Kano. Kano, I'm not gonna tell you much about it, but just the way Kano approached Raiden and Raiden look at Kano, I was like, the fuck you want? Like,
Right. Like, why are you here?
I don't got what do you want? Of all, it wasn't even surprised to see that Kano came back to life. Spoiler alert, but that's like about the biggest spoiler I'll give. Wasn't even
Well,
surprised.
we've
Wasn't
been
even
talking
like,
about how Kano was in there, so that was
oh well,
already
yeah.
spoiled.
Well, no, Kano was in the trailer, so I didn't spoil shit. He was in the trailers.
Right. And
Yeah, the minute Kano comes up, he's not even like, oh, how did you come back alive? Oh, what are you doing alive? He's just like, oh, fuck, what do you want?
oh, okay. Now I'm not gonna go into it.
Oh, it was a spoiler.
It was. It was like they turned a cool moment into a something stupid. But go ahead.
I feel that way about all the Baraka scenes, and I'll stop right there. Fucking cool moment. It's something fucking stupid. Fucking dumbass
I
windmill
was I was
shit.
gonna say about who is it? Kung Lao and
Oh, you talk about when he
yo that irritated me.
yeah,
Like
because
that was a raw fight. And then I'm just like,
bitch, did you
what?
just
It was like, ah.
you come back here, damn it. Hey,
Like,
just
hey,
get down
hey.
here. What are you doing? Come back.
Bro,
Fucking
that
dickwad. You see what we doing right here? What the fuck are you doing?
I was like, what?
Do me a favor. Be my friend. Be my friend. Come back and help. Be my friend. That's what you do. Come back and help me.
Like, what? This culminated into this?
He
The
deeply.
thing. Did this
Yo,
man just get raptured? Like,
yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. No. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. But I mean, well, I can't necessarily say that, but that I want to see what they do with that in Mortal Kombat 3 because apparently they're going to do something. They're going to do something with that they have done in the games recently. They said they might do that in Mortal Kombat 3, so I would like to see how they play that out. because that implies a lot of different things. So I would like to see that.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope that the next one's a little bit better. That's
Yes,
it.
I hope
I don't
so
have anything
too.
against this film. I just hope the next one's better. I when it drops on streaming, I'll check it out again. Mortal Kombat 2, but you know, yeah. I mean, outside of the visuals, this is a waste of an IMAX ticket. But I still think that you should all see it in IMAX. It's a fun movie to watch in IMAX. I will say that much.
Just for the
Somewhat.
visuals alone, yes,
Just for
see
the
it in
visuals alone.
IMAX.
As an entire film, but like I said, visually, yes, see it in IMAX. It's a good way to see it. That's our IMAX endorsement. So, do you have anything else you want to add before we sign off?
No, no, I don't.
All right. Well, that's fair enough. So that concludes our review of Mortal Kombat 2, now playing in theaters. Like we said, if this is your thing, if you want to see it, or if you have seen it already and you enjoyed it, let us know in the comments down below. If you did not particularly enjoy this film, let us know in the comments below. Again, I'm not discouraging anyone from seeing this. It just was not what we expected. But hey,
Right.
summer's just begun. There's a lot more disappointment to go around. But we want to thank you guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed this review, like we said before, hit the like button down below, share, comment, subscribe, follow us on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok. We will be at the Capital City Anime Fest in Trenton, New Jersey, on June 6th. 4 p.m. We'll be doing a panel out there, so definitely make sure you guys stop by if you can. If not, we will be streaming that event online so that everyone can be a part of that moment. It's a big moment for us. Really excited, can't
Yes.
wait. So just tap in, and we hope to see you there. But if not, we hope to see you. We hope that you get a chance to watch. And yeah, that's it. Flawless victory. Get over here.
Fatality.
Fight, fatality, finish him, and all the other Mortal Kombat words we use. Until next time, y'all, be easy, stay breezy. One more thing, though, I do hope that Street Fighter is in a tough predicament now. But
It better be better.
I feel like Street Fighter has presented itself. It just needs to be what it presented itself as.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. But all right, that's it. That's all I got for y'all. So until next time, y'all, be easy, stay breezy. Peace.